Alright guys, so Vehicle Legends has finally updated after 1 month, and this update is huge, bro. So what we have is 3 So before we check this big update out, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so obviously first we have to check out the new cars. So the first car we got is the SALEEN S5S Raptor. Now this thing, I never knew SALEEN even launched any of these, but this is cool. Only 230 grand, so it's cheap. Stats are 229 miles per hour, 2.44 seconds acceleration, 63 braking, 62 handling, and yeah, it looks pretty nice. Let's open a bunch of this stuff. Let's just quickly see what this car looks like. So the engine, this isn't really an engine, but the front, interior, really detailed. That looks pretty nice. So we're gonna go ahead and buy this thing for 230 grand right now. Next up is the SALEEN S7. Now I already own this thing, but this thing is 4.3 million, so it's quite expensive. And let's see, let's open this up. Let's see how much more detailed they made it. So that's still the same. Interior is obviously more like, it looks way more detailed. And then the rear, that engine looks pretty sick as well. But this thing is 4.3 million. Stats are 273 miles per hour, 1.87 acceleration, 89 braking, 71 handling. So pretty cool looking car as well. And then the last car we have is, wow, $7.5 million. Quite a bit, but this is the SALEEN S7 LMS, 321 miles per hour, 1.57 acceleration, 95 braking, 73 handling. And this car looks insane, bro. This is probably the best car in the update. But here's the engine, and let's see, this is the interior looking pretty nice. And then here's the rear looking really cool. So I guess this is going to be the main car we're going to be customizing in this video, the 7.5 million SALEEN. So let's go ahead and buy that. And then before we leave, we could actually see off sale / limited cars, which are these 3 cars. It says I already own all these vehicles, so it's cool that they added that. Only 300 in existence. That's really rare. What else did they have? Favorited vehicles, nothing. New vehicles. Okay, so they added a bunch of like different how should I say this, different filters, so that's pretty cool. Now let's exit here, and apparently they've changed something about the chassis. So let's go ahead and pull up our SALEEN. Let's go ahead and pull out our SMS, I think is what it's called. And looks like they've improved the drifting quite a bit. So like wow, they really improved the drifting. Okay, wait, let's hit some drifts right now. Let's see how good this thing is drift wise. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that's actually really cool. Good job for them for doing this. Wow, look at that drift. That's crazy, fam. Bro, this chassis is a W. But let's go ahead and max out this car and the other one as well. There's actually 2 that I didn't own before. So let's go ahead and max those out real quick. Let's just like quickly max it out, do some customizations to it. And I already have a color in my brain of what I want to do. So I automatically want to go for a red color, because that just looks really clean in my opinion. This kind of red, that looks nice. Rim color, it's just gonna be black rims, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're just trying to keep this like classic. Stripe color, now this is cool. I don't know where they have stripes on this car. It's on the side. We're just gonna keep that yellow. We don't want to change anything else. We just want to go ahead and max this out real quick. So we want to put that. We want engine 4. We want pro brakes, pro transmissions, and we want this thing to be, let's see, we want this thing to be ground scraper, and tires, race tires. So there you go. This car is completely maxed out, ready to take on the races. But before we do that, let me just make it day real quick. Before we do that, I want to max out this other SALEEN first, which I didn't even know this thing existed. This doesn't even remind me of a SALEEN that much. But to be honest, I kind of like the yellow spec that it already has, so we're not going to touch the spec, but we're going to go ahead. Already has supercharger, engine 4, we want pro brakes, pro transmissions, and let's see, tires, race tires. And do we want to lower this thing? No we don't. Actually, I'm gonna just keep that stock height. So there you have it. All 3 of the SALEENs are maxed out. Let's go test them on some races right now. Actually, before I do that, if you guys see this little reset, if I make this white and then I just press reset, it will go back to the yellow. So that's just a pretty cool feature that they've added. But let's go ahead and test this. Ooh, look at this. World, races, penthouse garage, auto shop. So that's new. So like if this just takes me there. Oh, that's new. And then this just takes me to the races. That's actually kind of sick, man. But let's go ahead and we're gonna test all 3 of the SALEENs on the drag race, and we're just gonna see which one is the best performing. Now this one is only like, I think it's like 230 grand, so it's pretty cheap. But here we go, we're starting, and the acceleration is kind of sluggish on this car. It's not that quick, but that's fine, doesn't really matter. And we got 8.18 seconds, so that's not too bad. But let's go ahead and test the normal S7. Now I actually had this car before it was licensed, and just a sneak peek for the next video I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be comparing this SALEEN with another car that, I mean, how should I say this? I'm going to be comparing this SALEEN to the old model, so just keep that in mind. But for now, let's just go ahead and see what time we can get right now. It's kind of slow, but we got 7.6 seconds, so it's a little bit faster than the other one. But my absolute favorite car for this update has to go with this car. This is the wait, I keep forgetting the name. It is the LMS. Yeah, LMS. Bro, this car just looks so nice though. Like, I don't know, just something about it is really cool looking. But let's go ahead and start. Let's see how we do. Now this car definitely feels a whole lot quicker than the other 2. So let's see. And we got a total of 7.06 seconds, so it's not too bad actually. Okay, so here we are testing all 3 cars on the highway race just to see the top speeds. And looks like that this car, again, sluggish accelerations, are not really that quick. But we're right now checking the top speed, so let's see what kind of top speed we can get on this car. And we could get 229 miles per hour without boost. So let's just go find the hill down there to determine how fast we can go downhill. Now let's go downhill. We can go 200. Can we go 250? Yes, we can. We can go 252. So this car is actually kind of good for the price. We got 32.93, pretty good. But let's test the normal S7. I wonder how fast this thing's going to be on highway race, because I believe back then, before it was licensed, I think it was able to get like around 29 seconds. So we're gonna see if they nerfed it or if they buffed it. Let's just go ahead and check now, and we're off. Acceleration's good. Now I really like the interior, definitely looks pretty detailed. But let's see, I think this car might have gone nerfed. Actually it's kind of quick. Okay, this car is actually quick. It goes 273 without boost. Now let's just go ahead and go downhill and see how fast we go. We can go almost 300, 291, so it's pretty good. Let's go ahead and finish with 29.05 seconds, so similar performance as the old model. But now let's go ahead and test my favorite car, the SALEEN LMS. Now something about it, man, the one thing I wish is if they could have added this as like carbon fiber option, but that's not really that big of a deal. But just a little suggestion that maybe they could add. But again, we're starting right now, so let's go. Let's see if this thing could beat the normal, the normal SALEEN S7. I think it can, but let's see. Can we reach 300 with this car? And ooh, we can. Okay, this thing can go 321 miles per hour without boost, and with boost downhill we can go 340 almost. So dang, this car is fast. and we got 25.85 seconds. So this is the best car out of the update. Now, apparently limited cars have serial numbers now. Do they, or am I tripping? Because I can't find any serial numbers right now. Where does it have the serial number? Oh, and the door opens here. That's pretty cool, but we need to try to find the serial number. So let's see. We can go to, does it say it here? Let's see. 421 in existence. That, I think there was definitely more. And 400. So apparently not a lot of people bought these cars, but cool. Alright guys, so that will basically conclude today's update. Probably one of the best updates they have ever done in like a long time. So if you found this video enjoyable, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers, and also join the Discord server. Link's gonna be in the description. And yeah, have a nice day.